Hi everyone, Rachel here with Optimal Wellness, and today I am going to go over just how to build a really basic nutrient-dense smoothie. So a lot of times people are adding protein powder as a supplement to their life or maybe as a meal replacement, and that can get kind of old really fast when you're just mixing it with water or maybe a non-dairy milk like coconut milk or almond milk or even just regular milk. So to spice it up and maybe add a little extra stuff to it, I'm just going to go over kind of what I like to eat, and this is my kitchen, so welcome to my home. Here I have some organic blueberries. I got these at Aldi's. I think they're probably under like $5 for the package. I prefer like dark sweet cherries in my smoothie, so I'm just going to add these to my little mixer cup here. I'm fortunate that I've been using the same blender for a couple of years and it hasn't dulled out on me yet. I'm kind of interested to see if anybody knows a sharpening place that does blender blades, because it'd be easier probably to sharpen them than to replace them. Okay, so I have my cherries, and as you can see, that's quite a bit. Maybe about 3/4 of a cup. Now I'm just going to add, I do this a certain way too because of how things mix, so I always put the heavier stuff at the bottom, and I'm just going to add my scoop of protein powder. For this size I just used the 1 scoop, and this is a chocolate protein powder. And these are my greens. So I buy this huge bag of organic super greens at Costco, and I can't usually get through the whole bag before they go bad, so I separate it out and I usually use half of it fresh and then the other half of it frozen. It's just as good, still has lots of micronutrients, and even the freezing process helps to break down the cell wall of the greens. And get it out there. Doesn't that look tasty? Okay, I'm gonna break this up to get in there. But it helps to break down the cell walls, and that actually helps make some of the nutrients more bioavailable for your body to use, and turns your greens that are uncooked from just being roughage in your body for fiber to being able to access more of those micronutrients that we love so much. Okay, so now I have cherries, protein powder, and my greens, and it's looking pretty full. The last thing that I like to add before the liquid is just some organic cinnamon. So cinnamon is really great for helping to regulate your blood sugar. So if you have something in here that's higher in fructose, that's got a little more sweet kick to it, that's going to help to minimize the impact on your blood glucose levels. Last thing I like to use is just an organic unsweetened almond milk. I get this at Costco as well, as you can see. I'm a big fan of buying certain items in bulk, but it's taken me a little while to figure out which ones I can use before they go bad and which ones I can't. So yeah, so I'm just going to mix this in, and I'll show you here in just a second how much. I just kind of fill it up until things look pretty well saturated. Doesn't that look gorgeous? I know it's probably not beautiful to everybody, but to me it looks lovely. Okay, so the next thing is you just kind of put it on your blender and mix. Now I have also found that, ooh, it's so tight. And my hands are wet. If you pulse it a little bit, you're gonna get a little bit better of a blend, because sometimes things like will just stick. And I tap it down so that protein powder is getting to the bottom as well, so you don't end up with a lot of it stuck in the end. So good solid tap. Everything's looking like it's falling to the bottom of the cup, and then I just put it in the blender. All right, it's gonna be loud for a second, bear with me. So I'm pulsing it so that things can settle, and it'll actually mix more evenly that way. Alright, still a little bit separated there at the bottom, but I also kind of don't mind this because then I get a nice little, kind of like, what are those boba teas, like have a little kind of chunky bit in it. I don't know if that sounds appetizing, but I like it. So anyhow, you can see it has a really nice pinked brown color. You know, and you can fluctuate and use different types of frozen fruits, and you can even use some fresh ones if you want. I like the frozen ones because it makes it nice and cold. So yeah, and there's my protein smoothie. It's really nice and thick. It's almost like ice cream. Yum. It's delicious. All right, that's how I like to break down a smoothie. Like I said, there's a lot of different varieties of things you can put into it, but just remember you have a couple of bases. You want something green, something red, blue, orange, the other side of the color wheel, if you will. Your protein powder, a liquid. It can even be water if you don't like to use almond milk or if you just don't have it on hand. And then adding the cinnamon really helps to enhance the flavor, but also has a nice effect inside the body. So again, just don't forget to comment below if you have any questions or if this looks appetizing and you want to come down to Optimal Wellness and learn more. Our number is 316-425-1911, and you can find us on Facebook. Don't forget to like and share our videos as well. Have a great day.